Coke Machine for real fishing. If my audio drops out suddenly, let me know right away because my mic's just about dead. I am looking at the most depressing sight that I think I've seen throughout these ice reports. I can tell you all of a sudden somebody today, a whole bunch of people, started sending me pictures of open water out by the government dock here at North Bay. I'm just going to turn the camera around. Take a look at this. Is that the most horrific ice report related sight you've ever seen? I tell you, I am not digging it. And that's open water as far as I can see. Open water as far as I see back there. I don't know what happened because last night was super cold and today has been cold. I guess just shifting wind currents, things moved around, and that is a huge, huge open spot. I can't believe it. Like, I didn't think this would just happen. I thought maybe a little spot here or there, or maybe it would happen during wet rain and stuff like that. Not just like on a cold day and all of a sudden the ice is all gone. I assume, like, I can see out in the distance, I can see some ice out there a little bit, but mostly I can see literally kilometers of open water here. Man, I'm glad to hear that calendar's still locked up, but this is really something to behold. I was going to fly up my drone this morning and I was having some sort of technical difficulties, and then I was going to go out this afternoon and do it, and then I started getting messages. They're like, check this out, and Mark Wolf posted some open water out here. Dude by the name of Ali sent me a message. Karen Dunn sent me a message. Boy, let me just, the wind's not too bad now. I'll turn it around so we can have this behind me. Yeah, lots and lots. Shoot, things freezing up here a little bit. Lots and lots of open water. So what's the fix to this? Because I hear there's some warm weather coming this weekend, but I can't say if that's going to be much of a concern if we've already got this going on. Now, before I was hearing that it was going to be rain this weekend, but then the rain cleared out of the forecast and it was just going to be snow. But now I looked at it again, it looks like there's going to be a bit of rain and snow. I'm just going to put my gloves on here. It is still like -7 out here, so it's chilly, and yet voila, lakes open. I thought we had this fixed already. Anyway, so from what I've heard from other people, Calendar Bay is still frozen up. Bernie was saying that Hunters Bay, there's still some amount of ice there, and then Fish Bay had some open water in it, but yeah, like I can see that some ice is forming more like along the edges here, so it's like starting to go out. I imagine that water's got to be so cold right now and it's not like it's blowing heavy waves or anything. It's just like these little wee waves, north wind. Man. So this isn't quite the update I was hoping to give you guys, but as soon as I heard about this, I'm like, all right, everybody needs to know about this ASAP, because this is crazy news. Anyway, I'm just going to turn the camera around so that I can read some of the comments and you guys don't have to look up the boogers in my nose. Okay, so there's some open water out there. What's going on? George, Ian, good to see you there. Darren. Yeah, I feel that. Andrew Thomas, I feel that real good. An interesting note is that there's a lot of like ice making noise out here right now, which is cool. But I like to hear the big old knocks when it's really making ice. But now it's just sort of crumpling and popping. Andy Martin, thanks for the good words. I was out looking for presents for the boy today. Yeah, I'm not sure what got this ice off the lake at the moment they're in. I guess, I mean, it's got to be wind and currents. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be places where you can fish on opening day, I assume there's going to be places you can fish on opening day, but it's not going to be in front of the North Bay government dock, I don't think, unless we get some real -30 temperatures hitting fast. You know, Jake Eggers, he said, yeah, the first week of January booked off, but you're on the fence canceling it. Well, if you can't fish Nipissing here, there is lots of other small lakes that people are already fishing that have ice on them if you want to go back lake style or small lake style. So Darren C said he drove by Kinsman Beach at 3 p.m. There was about 200 feet of ice, then open water. Yeah, I was at Kinsman this morning and I didn't see open water, but I guess it all just started happening. All right. I know there's been some safe ice on some small lakes, but definitely not on the big lake here. Like this is, let me give you another pan of what we're looking at here. I'll try to do a slow pan so it looks like, I mean, this isn't on a gimbal or anything, but nice sunset. And then, yeah, open water. But you can see how there's like patterns forming on the water that usually is a result of it being extremely cold. Anyway, so that's the critical update. That's the critical update there, everybody. It's cold out. It's cold. Like it's got to be heading up. It's got to be heading down to -10 pretty soon if it isn't already heading that direction. So hopefully tonight there'll be a bit of ice forming, but it's got a lot of work ahead of it to tame this open water. I don't know. This is not what I wanted to see, but what are you gonna do? Anyway, I better wrap it up here, guys, before my mic dies, because apparently I forgot to charge everything. Sometimes I leave them on by accident, so. All right, well, I'll be doing another live report tomorrow. Maybe all the ice will just magically appear overnight. It'll be back. We'll see. Anyway, so we'll catch another live report tomorrow. Anybody with any more information, send it my way. What I'll do is when I post this video, I'll add in the comments like any kind of like bonus pictures of other open water. But this gives you a pretty good picture of what we're looking at here right now. And like I could push my canoe over the ice and just sail away for kilometers and kilometers and kilometers in this situation. Anyway, hope you guys have a great night, and hopefully nobody loses too much sleep over this. I might lose a little bit myself, but we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Talk to you soon.